Chapter 40. Knightley. Something's missing. I wake to movement. It takes me a while to remember why I feel so empty. Emma's not here. I was holding her. She was in my arms, but now she's gone. Memories of the night flood over me, and I freeze. My entire body goes numb and cold. She's not here. Panic rises as I sit up and watch my door slowly close. I wanted her to stay. I asked her to stay. I need her to stay. My heart beats wildly as I toss back the covers and stand on shaky legs. Without her, my bed feels too big. Not complete. I rush across the floor and open my door. She's still in the hallway. What's wrong? I don't want to know. I want to hide, because there are answers in the way she's holding her body that I refuse to hear. She takes a long time before she turns to face me. And I want to take it back. I want to go back to bed and hide under the covers. Because I know what's coming. I asked too much of her. I pushed her too far. The look in her eyes sends searing pain through my chest. The sadness takes my breath away, and I want to hold her, stroke her hair, and promise her everything will be okay. It bears down on me with the weight of the world, and I can't breathe. I want to scream. I want to rage. But all I can do is wait for her to speak. Eternities pass between us as she prepares to open her mouth, as she looks deep inside for the words I know are coming. The words that will shatter me. It's not working. I open my mouth and nothing. No words, no air, no life. My hand is on the doorframe, and I think far, far away, I can hear the wood crack. What isn't working? It's not my voice. My voice is busy screaming. This. Us. It was supposed to just be sex. The breath she takes is shaky, and I want to tell her she doesn't have to feel this way. I can wipe away the tears. I can breathe for her. I can love for both of us. I can't do this anymore. My chest is a black hole, pulling every atom inside its pain. What do you mean? I'm wrong. I have to be wrong. There's a misunderstanding. Maybe it's something else. She shakes her head. I need to move out. My throat closes, and I have to fight for oxygen. It's making me dizzy. But something's nagging at my consciousness. Why? It was never supposed to be a thing. She laughs the saddest laugh I have ever heard. We were supposed to do it once and be done. And that's not happening. So I need to leave. I forget how to speak. It seems an impossible feat that only superhumans can do. You knew from the start that I don't want a relationship. There's a question in her eyes, and I have to be fair to her. So I nod. She's crying again. I want to yell at her. I want to hold her and force her to stay. I never want her to leave. The nagging feeling gets stronger. Like I'm forgetting something. And it hits me. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but I pull myself together. With a slow blink, I put up a front. All it takes is a sad smile, a straightening of my shoulders. I understand. I was drunk tonight, and I acted stupidly. The smile tears through me as I force my eyes to participate. I rub the back of my neck. It was silly. Tequila does not agree with me. She stares, and I pray she buys it. I'm not sure if the disappointment is actually there or if it's wishful thinking. Then she blinks and it's gone. I go in for the kill. I liked fucking you, though. It was a lot of fun. Every word is like acid in a wound. But I get what I want because she relaxes and there's a hint of a smile. Yeah. And we don't have to tell anyone. Unless you want to. She shakes her head and looks so relieved. Let's keep it between us. And then what it all comes down to. We can still be friends, right? I can't lose her. I won't lose her. I would rather tear my heart out than lose her. Her head jerks in a curt nod. I'd like that. And a few of the fucked up pieces of my heart fall into place. But I still think I have to move out. Yeah, I get that. I don't get it. I want her here. In my apartment. In my bed. In my arms. For a short moment, she was mine. Every time I made her come, she gave herself to me, and I thought. But I was stupid. I run my fingers through my hair and turn away. But I have to know. Was it something I did? I don't dare look at her. So her arms around me take me by surprise. I'm so glad I have my back to her, because I can feel the stinging behind my eyes, the tears that want to fall. No. You're one of the good ones. It was just never meant to be. I try to inhale her one last time, but her arms slip away from me and her door closes silently. And I return to the bed that will always remember her. And never be whole.
Chapter 41. Emma. Which means I'll finally get the place to myself again. Hannah smiles at her cousin and the words sneak into my brain. I stop stirring my salad and look up at her. Blinking. Wait, Avery's leaving? Hannah laughs. Where have you been? I just told you. She got the job. The one she auditioned for. Oh, congratulations. I hope my smile doesn't look as fake as it feels. Thank you, Avery says. Are you okay? Fine. I just have to find a new place to live. Why? Hannah furrows her brow. I make a vague gesture with my fork. It's just not working out. I can't keep living with Knightley. You could stay with me, Hannah says. Until you find a place of your own, I mean. Thanks, I might take you up on that. I don't think I can stay in the apartment one more night. Well, this is like the best timing ever. Avery is taking the red-eye tonight, so the air mattress is yours. Are you sure you don't mind? Hannah hesitates. I wasn't going to say anything, but honestly, you look like hell. I stop with the fork halfway to my mouth. A piece of goat's cheese falls back into my bowl. What? I didn't sleep much. And maybe I cried a bit. Okay, a lot. But I tried to hide it. I didn't want Knightley to see, so I covered the dark circles and thought I had done a good job at it. Well, first of all, your shirt is inside out. I look down at myself. I'm wearing a black t-shirt under a pink and gray flannel. I grab the neck and swear. It is inside out. It's hardly noticeable, Avery says. Secondly, you look like you've been crying, and you spaced out as soon as we sat down. I don't know what happened, but I assume it's bad. So no, I don't mind you crashing at my place. Thanks. I take a deep breath. So tell me about the job, I say, and make an effort to pay attention to Avery. Is it another movie? It is, and I have a couple of lines in this one. That's exciting. She shrugs. Sometimes they don't end up using stuff like that, but it's still an opportunity. And I get to audition to be a backup singer on one of the songs for the movie. I think someone saw a clip of me singing that Frank uploaded from the talent show. That's amazing. I am genuinely happy for her. It's just hard to bring myself out of my own head. The door opens and I look up. Frank is coming inside, looking around. His eyes stop on us and he smiles. Oh, there's Frank, Hannah says, and I glance in her direction. Ladies, Frank says and inclines his head toward us. Are you here alone? I ask. I'm meeting Julian. He should be here at any moment. I didn't realize you were still here. I wonder if there's a specific reason, and keep my eyes on him to see if he glances at Hannah. I'm leaving tonight. I wanted to spend as much time as possible with my cousin, but now I really have to get back to LA. Are you taking the red eye as well? Hannah asks. As well? Who else is going? There's a flicker of a smile on his lips. Hannah gestures to Avery. Avery got another job in LA. Well, maybe I'll see you at the airport then. Avery blushes and smiles at her food. Anyway, Frank continues. It's about time I get back. I have overstayed my welcome by a lot, I think. He winks at me. I want to thank you again for the help with the talent show. We raised so much more money than we had hoped for. And that's thanks to you. I'm happy to help. And you helped Avery out, Hannah says. I did? He sounds surprised and studies Avery. Avery blushes. I have a shot at a singing audition. That's great. His enthusiasm takes me by surprise, but he smiles at all of us. She's going to be a big star. I smile back at him. Frank is leaving, and I couldn't care less. Noah is going to be disappointed. He never made much secret of wanting us to hook up. But that's not going to happen. He sits and chats with us for a while, but my thoughts refuse to focus. All I can think of is Knightley's arm holding me tight, his even breathing at my neck. Looks like Julian can't make it, Frank says after checking his phone. Do you want to eat with us? Hannah asks. Frank shakes his head. I should get some packing done. He glances at Avery. I guess I'll see you later. She nods and he gets up and leaves. I wonder if he's got a new movie he's working on, Hannah says. I should go as well, Avery says. I also have more packing to do. Do you want me to come? Hannah puts down her fork. No, I could use a moment to myself. She hurries out, and I stir my salad for the 1000th time. So? Hannah leans in. So what? Now that it's just the two of us, you can tell me what happened. It was nothing. I had a disagreement with Knightley. It's really no big deal, but we agreed it's best if I move out as soon as possible. Is it because he called you his girl? No. Well, maybe a little. It doesn't matter. We'll sort it out. We just can't live together. Do you know where you're moving? I shake my head. I have no idea. But if you were serious about letting me stay at your place, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, of course. I've gotten used to sharing the place now. I only have the air mattress though. That'll be fine. It's only for a few days. Until I find something else. Chapter 42. Emma. We finish our lunch, and Hannah agrees to come with me to get some stuff from the apartment. I have no idea if Knightley will be there, but I don't want to be alone with him. Not right now. Not when I don't know what I might do. The apartment is empty, and I breathe a sigh of relief. I'll just get enough stuff for a few days. I head to my room and find a bag. I toss some random crap into it, and try to activate my brain enough to think through what I need. It's like walking through molasses. Every thought is an effort. The front door opens and my body goes still. Hi Knightley, Hannah says from the kitchen. Hey. What are you doing here? I'm just waiting for Emma. She's packing some things. Hannah says something else, but Knightley is already moving. I take a deep breath. Emma? His broad shoulders almost block the doorway. I'll be out of here soon. I'm just grabbing my stuff. You don't have to rush. You could stay here while I go away. I could even stay somewhere else tonight. I don't think so. I can't be in the apartment where everything reminds me of him. Not right now. I'll be staying at Hannah's for now. Avery is flying back to LA tonight. I spot a t-shirt on the floor. It's the one he gave me last night. His shirt. I pick it up. I should give it back. But instead, I ball it up and shove it in my bag. I'm going to need that. He takes a step into the room, revealing Hannah behind him. His hand burns my skin as he grabs my arm. You don't have to leave. You really don't. Our eyes meet, and it takes every ounce of strength I have to not fall apart and give in. I do. It's enough to make him drop his hand. He looks away. I can help you move out when I get back from the conference. I just nod. Maybe a week apart will help. Maybe it will give us both some clarity. I'll be back on Friday. Okay. Do you need a ride? No, I have my car. I spot my laptop and grab it on the way out. Emma. I stop, but I don't look at him. Yeah? Are we still friends? I force a smile as I peer at him over my shoulder. Yeah. My heart breaks, and I wonder if I'm lying to him. To myself. Because even looking at him hurts. Tears stream down my face as Hannah takes my bag and steadies me. But I don't let him see.